Hi everyone, happy to be here once again this Monday, and this week is already week 5 of our 6-week program, Declutter, Organize and Optimize with Intention, a program that I have created in the optic of getting prepared in our mind to make a wonderful and very prosperous 2022. So this week, or today at least, I will talk about the rooms that we haven't talked about until now. It may be your children's room, bathroom, pantry, laundry room, for example. But let me just ask you the same question as usual. How did your week go since last Monday? Did you take up the mission? Did you go through your living and your dining room? And if so, how did it go? What did you learn from it? What have you experienced since then? Well, for my part, I did pretty well. I sorted out, I decluttered, and I also used a very sunny day to get my windows and my curtains cleaned. So that is just wonderful because the smell of clean windows and clean curtains is just something that I love, and it sort of, I don't know. I have this feeling that the energy is getting higher in my home. So if there are no comments and I can see everything is okay and everything is under control. So let's continue to this week, week 5. So we are talking about the rooms that are left to be done in your home. And I know that I haven't specifically talked about your children's room, even if these rooms really are important for your children. But I suggest that you just do and you just use the same principles as you did for your own bedroom and also for the study room. Because, of course, it is important for your children to also be and live and evolve in an inspiring room where the energies are really free to flow and also can support your children and really facilitate their learning capacities. So that said, we will continue with the bathroom, and here, well, it's time to declutter too. And I think that especially in a bathroom, what would be needed to be decluttered are most certainly our products, our beauty products, because if, like me, you have a lot that you say, oh, I want to try this out. I got this the other day when I bought something else, and you want to try it out, and it is just in your drawer since then. Perhaps it has even been a year and you haven't even used it yet. It's just there. So why not give it a try? Declutter, throw away, or give to others that may perhaps want to use them. And here I want perhaps to take it a little bit further and say, why not consider what you use as beauty and products, and also for your skin products, and consider if it would be a good moment to change for more ecologic products. I changed my own products, and I'm so happy to use today ecologic products. And I must say that I am really surprised about the results, because I don't need any how can you say that, anti-age, I think. I just use one product. It's the same morning and in the evening, and I'm really delighted with it. So you can use this same principle in your laundry room too, because sometimes we have a lot of detergents and other products to take away stains and everything like that. And perhaps it would be time here too to sort it out, declutter, and really get rid of what you don't use, what is out of date. So here too, why not consider to use other products? Take products that are environmental friendly and also ecological. And then, of course, we have everything that may be storage room, pantries, and everything like that, or cellars. Well, here, of course, again, we adapt, or we adopt the same principle. We declutter, we sort out, we figure out what we want to keep, what we want to give, what we perhaps that we can sell, and then we organize it, everything. I suggest that you should invest in some boxes or baskets, because this will allow you really to get a really clean and clear space, and it is also a very efficient way to really have an easy and how could I say that, and well, let's keep it with easy and easy insight in what you have in these rooms. So when I say that these rooms are of less importance than the others, is only because they don't really have the same significance or the same impact as may have your kitchen, your bedroom, and your office. There may, though, or there are, then may not, there are other significance for these rooms, and it is on another level. This means that what I'm going to explain now for you is not only that you can do this and that, and you can cook in your kitchen, that you can sleep in your bedroom, that you can work in your office. It is at another level. It is really to find out where and what energies you can tap into to get further in your life. And here it is really another Feng Shui perspective. This means that your house can actually be divided into 9 sectors, but we only consider 8 sectors. And each sector, each room, has a significance for you personally and may impact you personally in your life. For example, in these sectors, we will find the identity palace. It is the palace, or the sector, I should say, that governs your self-esteem and where you can go to, where you can sit in to get clarity. So obviously it would be a good room to do your auto self-hypnosis or your visualizations. And there is also a room, a sector where you can go to if you want to have more energy, another room to recover and heal, and it may not only be your bedroom. And there's also one sector that is ideally for relationships and connecting socially. Other sectors can be or rooms could be very, very profitable to deal with your limiting beliefs. To consider your relationships with others, because this is what governs another sector I'm talking about now, is what governs other people's perception of you. Then we have another sector or room where we can initiate changes and avoid being forced upon with these changes. Because when in Bartzi we see that the year ahead we will need some changes, well, we can actually plan for these changes and make them come alive ourselves, and not just waiting to be forced upon and then perhaps not even appreciate the changes. Often we should only consider changes as something that allows us to progress in life. So it is important really to plan them so that you can decide which changes you want and in which area. And then the last one is a sector where you can go to get courage to step up for yourself, to get courage to do, I don't know, whatever, to change job, to change country, whatever. It is really a place where you can get this. So as you can understand and as you can see, there are different levels of energies and different signification of every room and sector in your home. So our home, our house, are really an ally to live a balanced, harmonious, and healthy life in an environment that would allow us to progress and avoid to stagnate. So, as you start, or as you know by now, if you want to know a little bit more about Feng Shui or the other disciplines in Chinese metaphysics, you can find a lot of information on my website, penilconsulting.com. And also, if you want to go a little bit deeper into Feng Shui and into the importance of really having cleared and clean spaces, you could also consider the masterclass that I have created, Do It Yourself Feng Shui. It is very easy and it is fun to do. And of course, you can also find the information about this masterclass or workshop, you can call it whatever you want, on my website. And you will see it is very affordable. And it could even be a very, how could I say, a different Christmas present for someone if you haven't bought every Christmas present yet. And of course, one more thing before we will end this session for today. If you are decided to really put all odds on your side and you want to live a better and more meaningful life, I will be very, very happy to offer you a totally free discovery call so that you can learn to perceive your life potential and how you can grow in life and align with your aspirations. So, next Monday, we will talk about Hygge, the ideas and tips about decoration and atmosphere with the Danish life philosophy. And I will also talk a little bit about the importance of taking the time to take the time. And I will also give you some ideas and questions to ask yourself to really plan and fix your goal for 2022. And I will also present you with a very special offer that I will only offer for a limited period that is very aligned with 2022. So enjoy this week's mission. I will, as usual, and I will look ahead for next week's mission too, because it will be a lot about decoration. And until then, I wish you a lovely week, and don't forget, take care.